Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gran Turismo 7 Let's Play series on Set Play Gaming. My name is Lad, and I must start off this episode by apologising. The last episode I did was 2 weeks ago and it wasn't my intention. I was going to try and continue and have a bit more consistency with this series, but I contracted strep and it's been really difficult to get any kind of consistency between the three games. I'm currently still figuring out the final conclusion to my FIFA series on PlayStation 4, and also you've seen as well on the channel there is an Elden Ring playthrough that I'm doing, and so in between all of that madness and obviously contracting strep, it's been difficult to get in the studio and do any Gran Turismo 7. As we enter today's episode, you see a gorgeous snapshot here as great graphics as we enter the high-speed ring track. Lovely scenery. And yeah, so moving forward, I'd like to try and interchange between this and Elden Ring in the days between the FIFA uploads. And obviously when the new football game comes out in September, we'll be switching over to that. But I'll be still playing Gran Turismo 7 and Elden Ring, at least until I get to the end of my objective. So it's telling us here that there's a championship that we must enter to complete menu book 4. Now that we've got those details out of the way, we just, you can't click on that, so that must just be an advertisement. It's not letting me click on that. Well, I know that the high-speed ring track is actually in Japan, so maybe let's go over here. And there's actually some races, and it doesn't look like we've got any past results in these. So there's a Clubman Cup and a GT Cup. So we just enter this one and see what happens. But it doesn't say championship on it. And we change the car because we're racing in the Demio right now. We change to the Clio because that's the best car that we have in terms of horsepower and control, I think. So here we are, the Clubman Cup at the high speed ring track day. There's actually Civic Type R. Let's get down. Number of laps 3. Enter this. And we'll see how we get on. Some of the cars that we're racing against here look way too overpowered. So I'm not entirely sure that this is the right race at all, even though it is at the right track. It's definitely the right track. So we jump in and give it a go. But I don't know how I'm going to get on. Some of these cars look way overpowered. I don't know why my car rolled forward like that, but there's a penalization there. And they are off. Wow, look at these guys go. Yeah, these guys definitely got way more power in there under their bonnet. So I don't know whether we'll be able to stick with these or not. Let's try and at least complete one lap, see what happens. Did we go around? I don't think we'll be able to catch them. I'm not familiar either with this particular track. I haven't raced it before, so there's going to be a little bit of a period where we have to get used to the layout, the track layout, and know what speed to take each corner at. Let alone actually finding a car on the game that's going to be able to compete with them, because our best car right now is the Clio, and there's no way that we're going to get anywhere close to these by the looks of it. But I don't like to quit, you know, like even if we just end up rolling around and finishing last, I mean, we'll get something for it just for finishing 14th. So yeah, I mean, this is obviously a mistake. There's obviously there's a button on the world circuits that we've not activated to get access to the actual championship. It doesn't look like this is the right one. And you would have seen as well, like there's a definite difference here between this and the other races we've been in. Usually we're the ones that are overpowered and we can just overtake people quite easily. I don't know, maybe it just seems like a really sharp learning curve that 1 minute we're just easing through races and the next minute we're miles behind everybody else. So what I did is I just skipped the 2 laps that we did. This is the final lap as we come in. We finished 14th. So not great for us, a little bit of a humbling experience to be honest. But we did finish the race. There we are in 14th in our Clio, miles behind everybody else. So some of those cars there, it'd be handy if I could hover over them and they could tell the details about the car, but we finished 14. We got 10,000 prize money added onto our credits, so again, it's well worth finishing the race just for the credits because you're in it anyway. I'm going to head over to Goodwood, UK. There's Brands Hatch actually. Let's see what's at Brands Hatch. Is this one? The GT Cup. And then there's the Sunday Cup Classic. Come back out here. Let's have a look. America's Northern Isle Speedway. No past results, and you get 5,000 credits for the reward. So right now we just kind of have a look and see whether we can get some more credits for racing. We obviously need to buy a better car if we're going to compete in a race like that. It's going to take some figuring out. It just seems like a really big leap, and I'm not sure how to get access to that championship at all that they were talking about in menu book 4. We're going to go do this one. This is the Northern Isle Speedway. Just grab my notes here. So it's just one big, kind of like the Daytona, isn't it? Just go round in one big oval. And so we should have enough power. How many laps is this? 5? Okay. We'll just pass up this Prius when we get a chance. The only thing with these particular races I'm finding is I'm weaving all over the place trying to dodge in and out of the... It's not like a traditional racetrack. It's just one big oval, so it's hard to overtake without crashing into the walls. So we'll just finish this and get the credits for winning this race. We're well ahead now of the car that's in second, and we are 3 laps in. That is lap 4. It seems like this is one that we would have had to have done anyway, just to get the credits. And there is over 400 cars to get on this game, so I mean, there's some longevity here. But it is going to take some figuring out. Here we go on the final lap. One more lap to do. I wouldn't like to do this for a living, you know, just go round and round and round and round in circles. I prefer the racetracks that have a circuit to them. A proper circuit. Alright, there it is. We finished first in that one. That is more consistent with the races that we've been involved in. Now obviously I don't want it too easy all the time, but similarly I don't want to be finishing 14th and miles behind everybody, so there seems to be something missing somewhere. Unless of course you just got to grind out the smaller tracks. 7,500 credits for that one. That takes us up to 91,000 credits. Based on the cars that I'm seeing in the used car lot, I think maybe one of those cars that's around 150,000 credits would be able to probably compete with the ones that we've just seen in that high-speed track day. Let's enter this one. This is the Mini Cooper, racing in the Mini Cooper here at Goodwood Motor Circuit, and it's the Clubman Classic race. And once again, the difference here is that everybody's in minis, so there shouldn't really be that much of a difference. This guy's just trying to move up the inside there on me. I started out in 5th. Let's see if I can make any progress on these top 4. Well, Barron, Collins, Rodriguez and Stark ahead of us. And I like this circuit, actually, the Goodwood Motor Circuit. It's nice. There isn't any... I guess there is probably one true straight there. Here they come. Oh, one either side of me. Let's see if we can protect our... Oh, he's got past us. And we drop into 7th. That's not good. Let's see if we can get it back. Edge him out. And now we're back into 6th. See if we can keep his position. Or maybe try and get ahead and get back to 5th. Making a bit of ground there on the corner. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get first place because there's only 2 laps of this Goodwood. But if we can try and hold the middle position of the grid, we'll see what credits we get for this one. This guy's right up my ring piece here. He's bobbing all over the place trying to get back that 5th place spot. Everybody's all compact together as well. So it looks like we might need to do some kind of tuning or setup on this Mini just to sort of push us further up the grid. And there we go. Oh, he's coming back at us here. Gonna try and take us on this straight. Okay, we're in the final lap. We've just got to try and hold our position here for 5th. 5th would actually be pretty good considering. And like I said, this is a first attempt, so... This is way more competitive, and I'm actually enjoying this way more than the last race. Yeah, I don't think I'll be going on those track days, those... what was it? Northern Isle Speedway, Raceway, whatever it's called. I don't think I'll be doing that too many times. I guess it's easy money, there is that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to spend some time on the used car lot and have a look at some of the similar cars that are on there that have similar horsepower to the ones that are in that high-speed ring track day. The weird thing was, it didn't look like, even in Asia, it didn't look like there was a championship button there. In the menu book, when we were speaking to the guy in the cafe, he actually said that the championship is over 2 races. And when you go to the actual track, there isn't anything there to indicate that. So I don't know, I must have missed something somewhere. I don't know whether I didn't activate it in the menu book or... And there is an advertisement on the bottom of the page, on the World Circuit page. But I've clicked on it and nothing's happened, so it just seems a bit odd. Hopefully the game's not broken. I mean, that would be horrible. But like I said, it's just going to take a little bit of figuring out. And there we go. We managed to hold 5th, which isn't bad. Considering, like I said, it's the first attempt. And with everybody else in minis as well. They certainly made it fun. Yeah, everyone's in the same model. Let's see what we get for that one. 16,000! Wow! Just for finishing 5th. And we get a clean race bonus as well. So now we're above 100,000 credits. That's actually really nice. 115,000. With a couple of races like that. And we also get a roulette ticket, which we'll claim cash for, no doubt. That is it for today. Thank you for joining me on the channel. When we come back, hopefully we'll be able to figure out this high-speed ring track day, so we'll have a second part to this when we come back. I don't know its tentative date, but I will let you guys know on the channel. Enable notifications and subscribe to stay up to date, and thank you for joining me. This is our lad for Set Play Gaming.